116. Hey, we're live.
I think it was more of 1 and 128. You kind of skipped a few with your pause there.
My goodness, did you get outmasked, brother?
I don't know. Did I?
It wasn't on stream, so only we would know.
Oh. Wow, woo, scary chase sequence, woo! Silence is killing me, ah!
No, stop looking.
Oh, that
Okay.
reminds me. I had an idea for an in-universe restaurant
Also,
centered
we
around the.
did it. Oh, sorry, no, I was answering something else. Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, it's centered around the silence bell. Because I was thinking about it, you have people from out of town and like farms and stuff who might be used to a quieter lifestyle. Well, what better way to replicate that than an area with the silence bell on it?
All right.
You could just come there, relax with a nice cup of tea or whatever it is you drink without having to worry about people yelling and shouting.
Or it's
Mm-hmm.
just a place where they do not like mages because mages have destroyed their building way too much.
All right.
I mean, look, the actual reasoning for the owner designing the place like that is up to them, but the way people interpret the place may be different. Because you wouldn't want to advertise your place as "We hate mages, screw mages."
I mean, some towns may be into that.
I mean, true, true. That can be a viable business model.
Also, I think it would just be boring if there's not at least background music.
Well, you say that, but sometimes you just need some quiet.
Question: does the silence spell a quiet internal screaming?
Not internal.
See,
Excuse me.
now that would have been a more marketable place.
Well, yeah, but think of it like this: it's like listening to white noise.
All right. So, uh, let's. Good news, everyone. We're live. Everything's working. Everything's audible as far as I can hear.
Are you sure?
Yes, I just listened to it. So, uh, how's everyone doing?
Hmm.
Same old, same old.
Same old, same
Yeah.
old. It's always good for same old, because that means things haven't gotten worse, at least.
I mean, not in my case.
Say, not in his case. Alright. Um, I'm gonna have to switch from covert or ops. So, last time, um, our room group found themselves in a deep dark cave fighting off goblin cultists and the occasional zombie. But we're not going to start with them. We're going to start with. Hold on, I gotta activate this scene so that we can see. We're gonna need more active background music than that. Um,
Oh, are you struggling to come up with a nickname for our group?
no, we do not currently have a nickname for your group. It's the Goldport Crew.
Well, we
The
need to actually start working together in order to actually name group name.
How about how about the Desert Survivors? Patent pending.
Yeah, no, wouldn't that be my crew?
Well, look, we're in the desert. We're surviving. We survived the city getting ravaged by a storm, the wrath of a god. Uh, what I try? It's,
Well,
it's
I
a
say
particular.
currently you guys have not quite left the city. You guys are just out of the main walls.
Okay, to be fair, we don't have a visual reference for how far we've gone.
You're right.
Because from my perspective, I figured we have well driven out into the desert at this point.
You're currently racing through the streets of the slums called Outtown, if I remember correctly.
Before this starts, question: did Seth tell you anything to do for the chase? Okay.
Medicine, making you feel better.
Alright, the South District. So you're currently heading down the main road when you got jumped, but now you guys are currently in a out of control, riding on an out of control wagon, being chased by a Pep and two of his followers. Pep himself is riding his giant white snake Babita, while his followers are riding a Triceratops and a giant monkey.
So, just to be clear, when were you gonna tell us that there were dinosaurs?
They've been mentioned several times. They mostly come from the southern part of this continent. Dorothy turned into one previously, if I remember correctly.
I don't remember that.
Oh, well, no, because I don't think... Was that? I remember mentioning that she had the ability to, at least. I know that for sure.
I hope that's within my CR range. I would love to be a dinosaur.
Let me check the wording in some of my stuff. Damn it, it is. Okay. Both of them are. What about... all the good spells that I have are concentration, and I don't want to use. Oh, horrible.
Alright. So, to start off with, you guys have 5 chase points, and we're going. Let's start an encounter. I need to be on the right map. Alright. Oh. I need to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add a pep to the bottom corner. That's supposed to look like a pep, not a priest. Oh well, I'll fix it later. Here, I need to add 2 of his assassins.
And not even trying to not be Seth.
Mana, Nobody, Picari, Simon, Dea, and I think that's everyone.
Gobbledygook.
Alright. Let us roll initiative. I'll roll for Dea.
Oh, can you roll for Sarah? She's not at her computer at the moment.
Assassin 1. Assassin 2. Pep. And Sarah.
Wow.
And I'll roll for Simon.
Oh yeah, I forgot how little health I have. Good thing we're in a chase.
Well, remember, you can still take damage in a chase. Alright, Kara's the only one that hasn't rolled.
That's because I'm gonna roll the highest.
Alright. So, at the start, the carriage is currently under nobody's control. So, an uncontrolled carriage or vehicle will subtract 1 chase point per round that it remains uncontrolled.
Wait, no, Dia is controlling it.
Dea is currently not controlling it because she is in the wagon with you guys because she was not at the front of the wagon when it got started. She had to grappling hook from the back and climb in through the window. So her round is going to basically be booking it to the front of this wagon, trying to get it under control, the mounts are currently startled, which means that her vehicle check or animal check will be made at disadvantage when she does get there. So that won't be a factor until she gets there and is attempting to make control. So currently you guys have 4 chase points as the carriage is wildly moving through the street. It's as the 4 horses are in a panic avoiding obstacles. Alright. Pep is first up. Alright. Well, that's not the right list. Pep is going to spend his round. He's going to he's going to cast Entangle at the wagon. The wagon's going to make, the horses are going to make a DC 15 strength. They are 4 horses. They have combined strength of +8. So they are going to for some reason it makes me have to put that down, so I'll just do that and take that. So I'm gonna slash roll 1d20 plus 8. 8. And it's rolled at disadvantage. Alright. The horses.
Wait, why is it rolled on disadvantage?
The horses are currently out of control. They make all saves at disadvantage while not controlled.
For strength checks, I really don't think that would be doing it, but okay.
Essentially, it's not stopping the carriage like a normal entangle would, because the horse is pulling on the wagon itself, as the wagon is getting entangled. It slows it down, but he is not going to. The Pep and his crew aren't going to gain. The Pep isn't going to gain a chase point, but he has subtracted one from you guys. And you got 3 chase points. Alright. Oh, I should probably.
Battle has begun. It will be your turn next.
Alright, Simon is going to pull out his crossbow and is going to aim for their spellcasting focuses. He sees that Triceratops is currently holding a glowing wood staff and is preparing to cast a spell, so he's going to make a disarm check. That's how does it work again? Sorry. I believe it's a combat maneuver. Make an attack roll. Where is it? Makes an attack roll contested by the target's athletics or dexterity check. Alright. So Simon pulls himself up, and he's going to make an attack with his light crossbow. Move towards. There's the first one. Oh.
Once again, Keontae rolling for a player character.
Everyone that I rolled for had really good initiatives. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, wait, for
Simon
the
has
enemies.
Simon is the second highest initiative. What are you talking about? Dea has the third highest, and Picari has the fourth highest. I don't know. They all rolled 18.
It's the curse. The curse has returned.
Does Simon have extra attack?
He's level 6. I think he has it. Or level 5.
6. Hold on, sorry.
Right. Yeah. Doing the same thing at the same guy. See? Alright, that goes against their... Come on. Oh, I have to do this. Alright. Here's his.
Sorry.
He has some. He's going to do.
Also, the Triceratops is casting the spell.
No, not the Triceratops. The person on top of the Triceratops.
What's
No, run it back. Run it back.
that?
I want magic dinosaurs.
'Cause you said it had the staff in its mouth and it was about to start casting the spell.
Okay. So, what I'll do. Save. He's gonna definitely go with acrobatics. What? Nope. Well, oh, because I have the wrong thing. Acrobatics.
You ruined it, Nick.
Aggressive roll.
We could have had it
Oh
all.
my goodness. He waves his staff in the air. And it's about to cast. That's a spell, and as he's bringing it down, a crossbow bolt shoots into it, and it flies out of his hand, and lands in somewhere in the street.
Well, a homeless person just got a payday.
I don't think anyone's really thinking about it right now. It's a maelstrom going on outside, and there's a runaway wagon.
Hey, there, it's through all this chaos. You don't think there's gonna be a little looting?
I mean, look, Apep's out here during the greatest catastrophe second greatest catastrophe this city has ever known, trying to go take out his ops. I don't think it's too far-fetched for somebody to be taking advantage of this to make some money.
Alright, Dea's turn. Do you think you guys can keep them off us?
We can certainly try.
So he's going to sprint down the hallway. She's gonna action surge and go even further, to go even further beyond, and she's going to kick through the window at the bottom of the stairs. Yes, sir. I can't read the book right now. You can go. I'll have Nana read it for you. Yeah, she's going to dodge roll through the window and land in the front of the carriage to try and take control.
I can't help but feeling like she was trying to show off there a bit.
Alright, next up will be Picari. You're on top of the carriage.
Hold on. Uh, but she's not feeling the best right now. So we'll just come back to her.
Alright. Alright. The giant monkey guy is gonna laugh. Laugh at his friend for losing their spellcasting focus. And he's going to pull out a bell. And he's going to start ringing it. And he's going to cast haste on himself. On himself and his giant monkey. As the monkey surges forward, giving him 1 point.
Hold on. Question. Is he in line with sight?
He is.
Counterspell.
Oh. What level is haste? Sorry. I just have the spells in here, and I have written out 3rd level or lower, so you immediately stop it, as he immediately suffers the side effects of the spell ending. No, it fails and has no effect, so he won't suffer the side effects. Alright, so he's like, ha! And he starts ringing the bell, but you see it going off, and you snipe it with your counter spell. Just as you see them starting to speed up.
Sorry about that. As no, but I just I don't know about that. Snap, and then this little spark comes from his fingers as he stops it.
Alright, Mana. Mana, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Mana, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
This is a good question, indeed. Uh-oh. Hmm.
Kiara, are you still there? Okay. Give me a quick sec.
what will Kiari do? Stay tuned next time for Dragon Ball Z.
Alright, I'm back. Now it's Kiari back. I'll take the silence as a no.
Kiari! I think he died.
He was taking care of Sarah, who wasn't feeling well, so we'll give him reprieve and put his turn at the end. What? Almost lost the thing. We'll move to
It
nobody.
will be your turn next.
Oh, okay.
What's nobody doing?
And once again, do we just have the one action for chase?
You have your move action, but you don't want to get left behind.
Okay.
So you can move around and get into cover in the wagon if you would like to. So
For
like,
this round, yes, I'll get into cover for a bit. But what I am going to do is at least I have. Wait, how many do I have? Okay, I have some sorcery points. I feel at least a little calm doing this. I'm going to upcast Bless. Am I able to target Dia, or is she too far?
sees the front of the carriage. What's the range?
Good question. Hold on.
30 feet. Yeah, if you move further into the carriage, you will be able to target her. Because it does say
Okay.
you have to see them.
Then I am going to bless. I'm going to bless Simon, Dia, Mana, and Prakari. So you'll just see him concentrating for a second. The eyes on his thing start to glow, and he unhinges his jaw as 4 little metallic moths come in and smack themselves onto their foreheads, opening a little golden eye.
Alright, so you said Simon and Dea and
Akari and Mana.
Okay.
Since I can upcast, I can choose one more person.
Okay. So,
And that will be my turn. That's all I can really do.
alright.
Well, I do have my bonus. No, I don't. I use my reaction.
Alright.
So, yeah, that's it.
Triceratops guy. Hey, he swearing up and down. You see him stand up on the back of the Triceratops and pull out a longbow. And as he does, you see his body change as he grows a big frill from the back of his head and these 3 horns from his forehead and nose. Those almost like a Triceratops. And as he pulls back the arrow, you see it get infused with energy. as he's going to. Oh, I didn't give him a longbow. Hold on.
No.
He sits
He
there and
doesn't
does
have
nothing.
a longbow.
He sits there and does nothing but pout.
You didn't give him a longbow. He doesn't have a longbow.
A 17 to hit it, Simon. Simon currently has half cover, which gives him a +2 to AC, which makes his AC a total of 17. It matches, so he takes. Does Simon have a way to do anything as a reaction to increase his AC? What does his ball gown do? No, all his armor does is to do damage. So he will take damage. Normal. He will take 8, not piercing, but what damage size can it turn into? Reptile. Oh, add that damage. Okay, so you will take 8 plus 2d6 poison damage. So he takes 8 plus 3 poison. Does he have resistance to poison? He does not. Not that I can see. Alright, and he's already. So. 8. And then 3. He is like the arrow hits the like the arrow that's coated in this weird glowing green mana that hits him square here in the shoulder, and he stumbles back. Like he's breathing very heavily. He is heavily injured and is not looking good. He's barely up on his knees. Alright, is Kiari and Arcera back? I heard a notification. Currently at 3 chase points, they will be 60 feet behind you.
How far did you say?
60.
60.
It's 20 feet per chase point.
Are you in a narrow alley or is it wide?
Currently, you're in a wide street, but if the carriage is uncontrolled, it has the potential to go down the narrow alley, which slows the chase down even further, which means that each chase point will be worth only 10 feet. The higher speed the chase is, the more each chase point is worth.
Okay. So if they're within 60 feet. What? Apparently we were in like the slums area, which is a bit sandy. Yeah, I thought we were out in the desert too.
I couldn't find a suitable image for desert, city, slums, chase.
You mean you couldn't find Aladdin?
You're right. I could have done like an image still frame from Aladdin. What?
I thought the same thing.
Not if you want to get copywritten.
Well, I only have one spell that can go out that far.
Wow.
How far away are they?
60.
That is perfect.
Oh, if you have something, by all means.
I'm gonna use my second level spell slot to cast grease.
As they are large creatures, you would only be able to catch one in the grease. Which one would you choose to attempt to grease?
That would be a Pep stupid freaking snake.
Okay.
Because snakes need friction to move, so if they get stuck in the grease, it ain't fucking moving.
Okay.
And wants me to place that, so there you go.
Can I just click on the thing in chat? Normally. Oh my goodness. Yes, snakes do need friction to move. As you are correct in assuming, and you lay down grease and the beta freezes in place, which will cost us a pep, a chase point.
Gotcha. It will look more like they are still moving, they're just not actually moving.
And the way that snakes' bodies work, it will only spread the grease more as they're trying to move. Great move.
Well, for Mr. Triceratops, since Triceratops are... I actually don't remember.
What?
No, they're not reptiles.
They're dinosaurs.
Anyway,
Yes,
Ray
they
of
are.
Frost. Oh wait, yeah, they are. Anyway, Ray of Frost.
They're not that kind of reptile. They're not like that.
Well, it's the only spell I have that goes out that far.
Well, that's fine. I'm just saying they're not cold-blooded reptiles.
Right.
Yeah.
That will hit.
And I don't know if damage matters.
Yes, you can roll damage.
8. Then their speed is reduced by 10.
That will give them a negative 1 to their chase points. per turn that they are under the effect. So it's until the start of your next turn.
I feel like if it's a negative for them, it should be a +1 for us.
Well, the way that the book has it written, you're either causing them disadvantage or you're giving yourself a boost.
So, okay. If that's the case, then is there like a certain amount of negative points that needs to accrue in order for us to escape then?
It just says if the difference is 15 or more, then you've effectively
okay.
escaped. So,
Got it.
if you guys can gain right now to escape from a pep and triceratops, you guys just need to have 14 in chase points.
No, man, at this current point,
No.
Apep's out of the ring.
Because APEP
Well, I
is
think
also
lots-
-1.
Alright.
I mean, he could just light himself on fire.
If he doesn't get out of that grease, I'll light it on fire for him.
Let's say I cast Firebolt.
So, with that, we'll come back around to the beginning. Alright, first up, the wagon is currently out of control. Dea is going to make a vehicle check. I believe her dexterity is higher than her charisma. They are the same, so...
And she is blessed by nobody herself.
Hashtag blessed.
She doesn't have proficiency in animal handling, that's for sure. That's a wisdom skill anyway. Okay, so her wisdom is nothing. She's not the wisest person. So she's
Note that down, note that down.
She's definitely going to make a dexterity check to get the carriage in control. Right, it's DC 14. She got a 10.
Wait, 1d4,
Wait,
1d4.
are we blessed?
Yes. 1d4. What does spark of... Spark of... Right, what is
Yeah, this
last-
would be...
Alright, so you can add her intelligence modifier. What's her intelligence modifier? Please tell me I gave her a decent intelligence modifier. No, I didn't. She had 0. But it's
How is she
meant-
gonna have an ability she can't even use?
She has artificial levels.
How many levels does she have?
She has 8.
She has 8 and has a 0 modifier in her intelligence. And she couldn't be anything but an artificer at that point. She can't multi-class. Why is she a dumb artificer?
I needed it for her abilities, and she needed I needed her to make things.
So an illegal multi-class, got it.
Well, she's
It's the Truth Seeker eye. It allows you to break the rules.
no. She has there's a amulet that gives you basically a fighter's action surge, but like 3 times per day, or is it once a day? I don't know. I'll look back at the amulet later.
I think it's once per rest.
Once for long rest. Okay.
I think. 'Cause I think I remember a similar amulet.
And essentially, I needed her to have the artificial class abilities. He's for flavor things. But she's not a good artificer.
No kidding.
I built her for a completely different thing. Hey, does this ability have a minimum amount? Minimum of 1. Okay, so she just barely brings the horses in and gets control of them.
My opinion of her has lowered significantly.
You don't know this in character, but that gives you guys 1 chase point. So you're back up to 4.
And altogether 6.
Alright. Start off with a pep. Alright. I need to see how this spell works.
I'm actually going to pull up docs and report. So,
Second level conjuration. Creature you can see within range. Alright. 90 feet. Okay. That.
there's technically 6 points between us.
Well, a pep. Oh yeah. At Pep's turn. Since they're caught in Greece, do they make a second additional save for Greece?
I believe it's anytime you start or end a turn in it.
Okay. We'll see if they're still stuck.
Yeah, it's a creature that enters the area or ends its turn there must succeed a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, so.
Or is prone.
Well,
So they failed it, so the
snakes can't go prone.
Yeah, but it can't move, so. And it is considered difficult terrain. No, we cannot hear you, Kiari.
He is going to Vortex Warp Babita. And well, would that even be worth it? Because he can't go with Babita.
Which also is still going to be covered.
He's welcome to stay in the grease, till our next turn.
I just drink off the snake and hopefully not face plant some grease.
Sorry, we can't hear you.
Yay, fix your stuff.
I do not want to hear that from you.
Why not?
He could try to run off his snake and try to not land in some grease.
Alright, he's going to use turtle. He's going to use a wild shape to do Totem of the Earth Dragon, and you watch as his body gets longer and more serpentine, and a white horn grows from his forehead through his cloth mask. And then you're going to watch as Babita is going to go nose first into the ground, and both of them are going to burrow underground. It kills me to have to use this during the chase and not during the actual combat. But he's going to get 2 points, but that only puts him at a positive 1.
How does he get 2?
His movement speed, he goes up to doubles in this form. Well, he gets 60 feet of burrow speed.
But he can't see where we are.
Oh,
Especially
right.
with the ground.
Because this. Well,
Because isn't the earth also shaking from the battle?
Yes, and that tremor sense doesn't really help because of environmental stuff. Alright, what I'll do, I'll make it a perception check to try and follow you guys underground. Just wanted to make at disadvantage.
Oh.
I like 6s. I like 6s for him.
Alright. He disappears underground. You guys don't know what happened with him. I'll keep track of his chase points separately.
Please get lost. Please get lost. That'd be so funny.
Oh, what's gonna happen? He's gonna come up and he's gonna bite some random stranger.
Alright.
That'd probably be a good look for him.
Yeah, he uses action to go into his totem mode, and he disappeared underground. So next up is Simon, who's aiming at that bell. Alright, good.
Dead!
Does this arm do damage? No, you give up damage.
But you could totally say it does a lot of damage to the item in question.
Let me roll a percentile, because I'm gonna roll his check anyway. I'll roll it. He's gonna have disadvantage. Yeah. Not only does Simon hit the bell, but he cracks it. Let me roll a percentile.
This goes flying.
We want a low number.
That'll work.
15. You guys watch as this bell starts sucking in the nature or energy at an alarming rate as the monkey suddenly shrinks, withers, and dissipates. And all the cacti and various desert plants within a 30-foot radius of this bell just wither instantly. As the guy loses his connection to nature energy and falls face first into the ground.
Ooh. Ow.
The bell is effectively destroyed.
I think we got that.
So, what's the points now?
Well, the giant monkey guy is out of the chase. Currently, a Pep has an unknown amount of points. And Triceratops guy is the only one you can see, and he's at -1 in point. while you guys currently have 4 points. Alright. Dea's turn. Alright. Hey. She's going to pull out she's going to pull out her parrot. She's going to slam it in front of her here, and it's going to start squawking very quickly as it's casting haste on the carriage, which is going to the double amount of points you guys receive since he is in control of the carriage. And is doing so, you guys will gain 2 chase points, putting you at 6 currently.
Also, side note, his attack also got plus whatever Bless gave him, but that doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah. Alright, Picari.
We can see the Triceratops guy chasing us still.
Yeah, he's standing on the back of the Triceratops with a longbow, taking aim at Simon, who, from the sound that he made when he fired the arrow the last time, is probably not doing too good. Actually, I didn't say it during his turn. I would say Simon would definitely move out of the window, right? You guys would think Seth would do that. That if Simon is like one arrow away from going down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he would definitely do that.
I would say he would move out the way, yeah.
yeah. Alright, Simon now has full cover. Alright.
How big is the road?
It's probably about this is a major road, so this is a wide thoroughfare, which is 4 wagons wide. There's not currently a lot in the main road. If you guys go off on a side road, though, there will be stuff in the way which could slow your progress, but it could also slow them down as well if you utilize the environment. I haven't fully read the using the environment rules, so that would be a good time for me to review those while you are making your turn.
Does he have armor?
Oh, it's good. Did you take bites off of this?
Okay, I guess I'll target the person on the Triceratops back. And I'll cast Firebolt.
I believe in you, Picari.
So, and then it gets the 1d4, right?
Yes.
So I'll roll normal and then add it.
That's how much. Oh.
Yeah.
That's how much nobody believes in you.
How do I roll it?
/1d4. Or /r space 1d4.
1d4.
Ooh, 16.
Wait, dang it, you couldn't hear me say jinx.
Did it hit?
16 versus the try guy. That's probably. Yes, that hits.
Okay, so that will be the base damage, which is a 1d10 plus.
I'd split it.
2d10.
Gave her a piece.
Why?
Plus I roll a
Now she's not gonna want to come and
1d.
show you stuff anymore.
I didn't roll a 1, did I? No.
What's
1d6
wrong with you?
She
Let me
gave
check.
it to me.
She was
plus.
showing it to you.
No, 2 and 7.
Oh my god,
Okay.
babe. You can come get your own damn marshmallow.
Okay, I guess it.
Plus 4. Uh, 1 is treated as a 2.
Nice.
So that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15 damage. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 15 damage.
Alright. You see them take the front of the attack on their forehead.
Ow.
Well, they have the big frill on the back, on their head, like a triceratops.
Still, if they got hit on the forehead, that would blind them.
Wait, was it hitting the guy riding it or the Triceratops?
I was hitting the rider. Why?
I was just checking.
Yeah, I was targeting the rider.
Wait, is the rider also a Triceratops?
No, he used his totem for mode to partially transform them into a triceratops while gaining
Question:
other
can he
benefits.
still be transformed with his Triceratops if he's not with his spell focus?
It's an alternative wild shape ability.
Okay. I was just checking.
I don't think there's anything else I can really do
Okay.
that I can think of, because that was
You
my
can-
action.
Get out of line of fire and get back inside.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really want to try to crawl on top of this very bumpy, moving, fast carriage inside.
That's reasonable.
However, I can further secure myself. Maybe. But I guess I'm already pretty secure. That's all I can do, though. So I guess that'll be it. That's all I think of that I can do.
Alright, Mana.
Oh. Well, I was doing some mathing and I realized something. I do have a spell that can reach that range. It's called Guiding Bolt.
Ooh, and it can give advantage.
That is
My
a critical.
goodness.
I think the dice are saying it's time to end this.
You see, he's aiming his bow right at you. He's undeterred by the fireball.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
But you shoot this beam of radiant energy. Which chunks him for a good bit of health. Let me roll on the table.
Damn, how much health do they have?
Well, let's see. It was your 15 in ignoring resistance plus 27 plus me.
Oh, it ignores resistance?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, my
was...
fire damage ignores resistance.
He's doing way worse than I thought.
He did.
Give that or close to death.
Yeah, spells I cast, you have elemental adept fire. Spells I cast ignore resistance to the damage of my chosen type, which is fire.
Where's my macros for it? There we go. You did radiant damage.
Mm-hmm.
You have irradiated him.
Oh no, not this
I
time.
love how it affects him like fairy fire as well.
If only that hit Apep.
And he took an extra 9 damage.
You watch as not only you watch as you blast him, and he's still standing there on top of the Triceratops, but the Triceratops slows to a stop and starts wandering off as he sort of just disintegrates on his back.
Well, great. Now the only one that we have to worry about is out of sight, possibly going off in a different direction for all we know. But
Look, it's gonna be hilarious if he resurfaces and sees everyone else gone.
Oh, I am actually going to. Can I do an intelligence check to see if I can alert Dea that his senses might be off due to the earthquake?
Also, how many points did we gather from all this?
I might have to rewrite this system so that you can gain points from making, instead of it being both parties gaining and losing points, maybe it should just be you gaining points.
Yeah.
If we center it on the party gaining and losing points, kind of like how I did for the
God fight.
Yeah, for Picard and Nobody, it will be a little less chaotic with the bookkeeping on what. Because if any of them catch up to you, then you. Well, the thing is, if we do it that way, then how would we know when they've caught up to you?
When our points hit 0.
Well, yeah, but players have a lot more opportunities to gain points than most things that would be chasing you. I don't know. I'll look into it.
We'll work on it later.
I'll read on it. I'll talk with my peoples.
Let's just work with what we've been doing already, and then we can just.
Yeah, Mana, you can give me an intelligence check to see if you would think that.
Ooh. 17 intelligence.
Alright. Do you get blessed with every single roll?
I believe it includes ability checks.
Bless is any ability checks and attack rolls, I believe.
I have right here. It is. You bless 3 creatures, blah blah blah. Whenever you target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a 1d4, add the number.
Okay.
So
yes.
it's only saving throws.
Okay, so let's see what it added. Dang, that lowers it down to a 13. Excuse me, which is still high for an ability check save, but.
Yeah, you think it would probably be a good idea to warn Dea?
I'll whip over to Dea.
Well, Dea is still a good ways away. You're still at the back of the carriage, while nobody is like a good 30 feet behind you, and closer to the front of the carriage where Dea is at.
Uh, then, would it be quicker to get there from the inside or the outside?
Technically, from the outside.
Acrobatics and athletics aren't the highest. Oh, wait. Yeah. Hey. Actually, hey, let me check what the action is for this, but I think I could just turn into a slime.
Don't you just have Vortex Warp?
You know, to use the action to cast Guiding Bolt.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if we were still acting as in or out of initiative.
Technically, APEP is, as far as we know, still in.
Okay, yeah, so it does take an action for me to transform back, so I'll run back 30 feet inside. I'll just make sure to stay in between windows.
Okay.
Ooh, I could try. Because it doesn't technically say they can't see it.
Yeah, I'm done.
Alright. So you transfer back. Alright, nobody.
Well, I can't transform back until next turn.
Oh, okay.
It's an action.
Tis mine. I could try detect thoughts, but that might back. Within it. If he's within 60 feet, I could try dissonant whispers.
Do you have to see him for it?
No, I don't. It just says you whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of my choice within range can hear. Oh, he would have to hear me. Never mind. Wait, I could do telepathic speech. And he would hear me. Really not much I can do unless I see. I could try throwing thaumaturgy down to see if I can make an area tremble a little bit more than it usually does. See if that'll throw him off. Okay, I think I might try that. Nobody will poke his head, look for a narrow, a close enough alleyway that he can quickly do a thaumaturgy to create a trembling in the earth that kind of might replicate the carriage to see if he can throw him off.
Okay. You give me a deception check.
Do I have advantage?
No, not for this one.
Wow, I am not rolling well today.
You roll this.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I need to read something real quick. Okay. I'm going to use magical guidance and take a sorcery point, and I'm going to reroll.
Okay.
One better! Woo! The dice don't like me today.
Okay. And that'll be your turn, I'm guessing?
It's really not much I can do unless I see him. I could try to tap out with detect thoughts, but that might be risky.
Alright, the wagon is going to go. You gain 2, then you got 8.
I will say that I do go back into cover.
Okay.
If I lose concentration...
Ignore that, I accidentally clicked a button. I was trying to exit out.
Simon is going to ready an action to shoot a pep if he shows himself. Dea is going to use her round to redirect the wagon. She's going to make a drive check. This is just a dexterity check plus her proficiency. Oh, come on. This would be a 7. Not that that helps. So, see, he tries to redirect the wagon onto a second street, but swerves at the last second because a bystander tries to run out the way across that street.
What?
Alright, so you guys only gain 1 chase point from that action.
Putting us at 9.
Yes. Alright. Hikari.
guess with all of them gone now, she should probably head back inside.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything I can do out here.
It's a.
Do you have any spells that
would be
don't
a-
require line of sight?
No.
It'd be acrobatics or athletics to get inside of the wagon.
I don't think there's anything I can do from out here, but I don't think there is. I guess I'll just head in.
You easily you get inside through the back window. You are now inside the carriage, which gives you half cover from enemies outside the carriage. Alright, Mana.
There we go. Okay. How far would I have to move to reach Dea?
You already moved 30 feet, so just another 30 feet. It will get you down the stairs and out the window. If you don't want to go out the window, it's like 25 feet. No, it's 10 feet to go out the window, so it's 20 feet down across the way and down the stairs to get to the window. It's still open.
I'll just move the 30 feet indoors if I can see Dea at the end of it.
Yeah, you'll just keep going down to the second flight of stairs heading towards the first floor.
Am I within hearing range of her?
Yeah.
Dea.
It'll be kind of difficult because there's a lot going on outside the carriage, but you could still talk to her.
Alter course. He can't see well with all this noise.
I tried already.
Try harder.
Alright. Nobody? Unless you had something else you wanted to do.
I guess I'll just go in and get all the way over to her since I can't cast guidance on her from this distance anyway.
You, is that what you look like?
I'm armored.
You're just armor and slime?
I did. No, I didn't transform because I didn't need to reach her.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. I recant that.
Also, what do you mean that's what you look like? She can already see me. Her stupid ass eye.
Yeah, but it's not like she can see. It's like you can see the vague outline of oh, this person doesn't actually have a face type deal, and they're made of black goop. Alright, what's nobody doing?
Real good question. try the thaumaturgy again. Hold on, let me check. That requires concentration. Never mind. Okay, yeah, I'll do the thaumaturgy again to see if I can get him distracted.
Okay. Roll a deception.
15's, I guess, better.
Okay. Oops. That was supposed to be hidden. It doesn't matter. Alright, so he... Alright. He gets around to the carriage. The carriage continues going. Good. And going. And going. And eventually you're just in the desert.
Just in case, I'm also going to prestidigitate the. Oh my goodness. The carriage for a bit to make it look like a different color, just in case someone else is looking for us. I can at least do that for 1 hour. Well, I could just keep recasting, I guess, still. So yeah, I'm gonna change the color of the carriage.
Alright. You guys have successfully evaded it a pep.
He's a bit more troublesome than I thought.
Oh, it's not supposed to switch. As you guys continue on full tilt into the desert, I think that's where we're gonna leave you guys. Switch back to the Arun crew. Oh, that's the wrong one. Is this it? No, that's the other one I was making. That's you guys. And then, here we go. Boom. Alright, to catch everyone up. The crew inside of the cultist cavern has encountered several cantankerous cultists and handily dispatched as many of them. Actually, you guys finished off the remaining ones, if I remember correctly, right?
Yep. They're all dead.
Yeah, I turned everybody into mushrooms.
Alright, so from
Bye-bye.
alright,
Bye, John. Go out. Bye.
most of them only have like a scimitar and leather armor on them. If you guys are
Take her out.
interested in any of it. But you guys have acquired 5 small blood crystals. You guys killed 8 husks in the city, which would net you 4 small blood crystals.
Cool. Each?
No, as a collective. It rolled very low. So currently, your as a group total is 9 small blood crystals from this. To catch you up, Steven, the light of the lamp attracted the attention of one of the cultists, and that triggered several of them to attack, and also alerted some nearby a husk. You guys eventually, quickly dispatched them. I used
In
only
very creative ways.
I used only cantrips from your character sheet to help. Since I didn't know if you would want to use your spells, but yeah, you guys are free to move.
Are we? Let's find out.
What ways are there to move?
Somewhat one of them came from this direction. 3 of them came from this direction, and the zombies came from this direction. But
I'm not seeing what this direction is.
Oh, it's supposed to show up as an arrow on the screen flashing.
I was still on Arun's map for some odd reason.
Yeah.
So, okay, could you do that again? So, how many came from which way?
2,
3
1.
3
Well,
came
yeah,
from
3.
here, 2 husk, and then 1 cultist came from that direction.
Mm-hmm.
Adarpi buried 1 husk and killed the other.
Yep.
So there's a slight mound right here.
Okay. Should we go where the most cultists came from?
Are there other routes? I mean, I thought
yeah,
that was
there's
the only
multiple
route.
ways to go, it looks.
So, there's Route 1, Route 2, Route 3, as far as we can tell.
Well, it's actually 4 routes. There's also a little side trail that goes off over here.
Yeah,
there's 1,
very thin,
2, 3.
What counter?
4.
There's a very thin and opening here that only a medium or smaller creature could barely squeeze through. Ooh.
See, I have the light source, don't I?
You do have a light source.
Off right now.
You extinguished the lamp because it was outputting a whole lot of bright light. And you use your dagger that still has the light cantrip on it to see and attack previously. But currently you have turned all lights off.
Well, I guess with with combat over, I'm gonna try and get some light again.
Okay. Are you using the dagger?
Yeah, I'm gonna use the dagger because that's a quick sheath, but that gives me, I believe, 60 of dim, 30 of bright. Let me actually pull this spell real quick. No, okay. No, it's 20 bright, 40 dim. Okay. So 40 20. Okay.
Oh, you did the light on your own?
Yep. I remember how to do it.
Okay.
I just had to remember the distances that this spell does.
All right.
So So he'll come stand around here, so you can actually see the paths. So this one you can barely we could barely squeeze through, but no one.
I mean,
came
I could
from there.
squeeze through it.
3 people came
I
from
think
here.
Yep.
2 husks from here.
Yep.
And a single cultist from here.
Yep.
I still want to investigate where the most cultists came from. But if you want to try and investigate that side path, you can.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try to investigate it. But I am going to definitely stealth myself as I go do that.
Alright, roll stealth.
Is there a way to see the most treaded path?
With an investigation.
14.
With an investigation, you could.
Okay.
I'll probably do some investigating while I'm looking here. While
So you know that this as you're heading this way, that irony smell is getting stronger.
And why do I see like blood pits?
So 18 on the investigation.
From what you can tell, the route heading down and to the left, if this way is the path more traveled, and from going the other way as well, more recent footsteps. So, Nissa, I'm going to need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh boy.
1 minute.
Here, I can do the thing.
Yeah, do the request.
Yeah, I'll do the request. Wisdom. Yeah. You just need to go to the chat box. Hit it.
It's not.
Oh. Yeah, it's not showing up.
I, for some reason, had it still as GM only.
Still can't see it. Oh, there it is.
Nice.
24.
You pass as you feel a wave of nausea wash over you as you come across what appears to be a river of blood, but upon closer inspection, you you're able to calm yourself and realize that it doesn't smell as coppery as blood. It smells more irony, like rust. So like there's still that coppery smell, well, but it's not like a literal river of blood. There's probably some blood in it though. From what you can't even begin to imagine. It seems to be flowing from above of you down south. It seems to be quite deep as well, so you probably wouldn't be able to pass it easily.
Probably not going to be able to swim across it. I would have a feeling that this is probably what's attracting the husks.
And Doet's gonna point out to his group. So that's the way most traveled. This has more recent footsteps.
Trying to decide what to do here. It doesn't look like I can go much anywhere this way.
Where's that coming from?
Only Nissa hears it.
Okay.
You see across the river there's a husk that currently was like, it was kneeling and moving, like touching and seemingly drinking the water. And you watch as it stands up. It doesn't look quite as dry. You watch as its body is a little bit more filled out.
Uh-oh.
And you watch it as it starts wading across the water in your direction. And as you hear it more start appearing from the water behind it.
I have a plan for this.
You have awoken the horde.
So... guess let me check some stuff. Yeah, make sure how something works. First, give me a minute. I think it's doing this right. Hit the dash, disengage or hide action. So yeah, I can do that. What I'll do. I think my best bet is just to get out of there.
Alright, while Nissa is doing this, what are the rest of you guys doing?
Looks like a Darby did a 4 on an investigation.
Okay. Darby, you find blood on the floor. A lot of blood. You think this might be from that cultist you killed. Well, but it could be something else. It could be.
Oh, hi, Nissa.
Hold on, because I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. I can't see anything.
Oh.
I can see everybody's mouse is moving, but
Hold
it's
on,
a black screen for me.
Let me make sure you have vision. You have dark vision. Oh, you have 0 feet of vision.
What?
Sounds like a GM didn't set something right.
Yep. Indeed.
You should have 60 feet of vision. Now you have vision. Click.
Check.
click.
Clean.
That's it. Fix it if you were having trouble before.
Not yet. I think it's loading. I don't know. I'm reloading that screen. Nope. Yep, I see y'all little mice, but I don't see nothing else. Is there a way that I can do it myself?
So click on your token. Well, left click on your token.
The thing is,
You can't see her own token.
I can see my token.
True. You have to do
Can
it off with
someone-
a token.
Can someone click where my token is so I can see it kind of like light up? Is that where y'all two just went?
Yep.
Okay. How do I zoom in? Why is everything so... Am I going to settings? Where am I going?
Yeah, you're gonna go to the settings,
Okay.
and then you're gonna go to vision.
Vision.
Mm-hmm.
Vision range 60 feet.
Oh, is vision enabled checkmarked?
Yeah, I have dark vision though. This says basic vision. Shouldn't it be dark vision?
Well,
Yep.
you don't. Well, yeah, yours should, but you shouldn't need it. Because I have vision range 0 feet, vision angle 360.
Mm-hmm.
And I have basic vision. All the vision mode does is change kind of the color of everything. Yeah, Day, you broke something on her.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I can just run blind right about now. So I'm standing where that cultist came out from.
Yeah.
Is that where everybody else was coming out from?
Mm-mm. They were coming out from the other direction.
The direction you probably don't want to go.
So, again, hi, Nissa. Vanessa, whichever you are.
Yes, you probably don't want to go that way. There's zombies that way.
Should you block off the passageway?
I can use
a good
mold
idea.
earth. Well, I can't use mold earth like I want to, can I? How about, are they still in the water?
We can't see them.
Yep. I just kind of ran away. But there is some, like, blood rust water that way.
I mean, you can burn the water.
I mean, if you want to mold earth, you can probably just... This is a small passageway, just create a pillar.
Yeah, but can't I'm over a pillar if they can walk through water?
I mean, they can't climb over a pillar if that pillar is the entire height and width of the passageway.
Yeah, but...
So alternatively, you could make a hole too.
The way that they're in.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
So there's a little passageway right here that is very thin, very narrow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can block that off, and we still have ways to go.
I have
Okay.
a feeling though that this trail over here also goes to where they are. So
Well,
Um,
so as I was saying before, this has the most activity. This has the most recent activity.
hmm
is this my
I think we should
cantrip?
just stand here and set our defenses and let them come to us.
You even want to fight again?
Can I go peek around the corner and see if they're like still struggling through the water?
You can't really. It's a pathway.
You can. It'll take. It's difficult terrain, so it takes twice as much movement to move through.
Difficult terrain from where?
Again, it is a very, very tiny passageway. So,
Oh.
so all no, wrong thing.
Yeah, just close off the passageway. All right,
All
mold earth.
All of this
So
is like a very thin passage.
Yeah, so
Okay. Mold earth. Did you see where the blood was running from? Like the direction?
It was running from up this way, right?
It was heading from the north.
So yes, coming from the north.
Well, I'm
going
blind.
south.
But mold earth. I don't know if it rolled it. I did it twice by accident. So over here is coming from this direction.
So right.
No, I don't like that I can't see.
I don't know.
Well,
why
we can't really fix that.
Yeah, I know that.
So right here is the mouth of the very narrow passageway.
I'm reloading it to see it, because I can open the Goldport mount perfectly fine.
Remove fog of war.
Does Chiante actually have the token set to your character?
All right, there it is. Okay, so, I see a skull. Is that skull where?
No.
Is that?
Right here, right here.
Okay, so that's a small pathway.
And this is the small passageway that leads to the river of not blood.
Yep.
Where? Wait, point to it again.
Right here.
That's not blood.
This is a very narrow passageway that all the way through leads to a river of not blood.
Yep.
Okay, so I can just close that off, and like up this direction, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's where it's coming from.
Yeah, but I have a feeling that this path over here also goes to where they are.
Okay.
We don't know yet.
I don't know, but I have a feeling just because of how things looked in there.
Okay.
It looked like the water flows kind of that way down to over in that area somewhere.
And I take it like in this area is where there's a mound of them. I don't know.
Yeah, this is the mound where you bury the husks.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to represent in the mold earth with doors.
So.
Well, it wouldn't really work as well there because that kind of blocks off us going that way, even though it's not blocking off.
Well, yeah, really. The doors can be opened.
So this direction is where everybody was coming from? The majority of
this way. So this is where the 3 cultists came from.
The area where I think
this is 1 cultist.
Mm-hmm.
This has the most foot traffic. The yellow. This down here is the most foot traffic. This has the most recent foot traffic. From my investigation earlier.
Okay. I don't know. I think they both have pretty recent, but considering they both came from, even though I guess that would be the most recent since the guy came from there last.
Well, it was one guy though. It was only one guy.
Yeah, this is from what Chiante said earlier.
Yep. Yeah. So we would go this direction.
Which this
The
one?
most recent. Yeah, because there's more stuff that's going on right now that causes them to have to go underground. So though this was like regular foot traffic, there wouldn't be there. They would be in where, the stuff that they're doing now. So if it's most recent, we would go in this direction.
Okay, well, let's go that way.
Yeah.
Well, it's just the direction that the last footsteps came from, but since that was the last area a person came from, but most of the people came from this direction, even though it would be all around the same time.
Well,
so
okay.
the foot traffic thing is kind of irrelevant. It's more the direction more people came from or the direction one person came from.
Okay, from my earlier investigation, this one had the most people, but this one had a lot more people recently. Is that correct? Aside from the one person.
Yes.
Okay, so
this way.
This is the most recent where people are going.
So I'm coming over this way.
So it leaves us to a fork in the road, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can my investigation still stand, or do I need a new one?
He came from this way, right?
Mm-hmm.
He came from this corner, around the corner, right?
Yeah, he came from up this way.
All right, all right. So we can go that way then, if that's the case.
All right.
Can I not move the map?
Not really. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Select targets. Select multiple.
Yeah. All right. As you come around the corner, you see a tiny little imp floating in the air. And he's going to shoot a firebolt at a Darpy. Surprise!
The what?
Surprise!
He said surprise. Surprise firebolt.
That's stupid.
Oh. Where'd it go? Sorry. Yeah.
Man, his token is super small.
Like a zoom.
At 20 to hit.
Oh, that's rude. I thought I was fire resistant.
You are. That just means you're going to take less damage.
Yeah, you take half damage from this.
Of course, the imp doesn't know that.
Alright, you take four fire damage.
So, 4 fire damage, is that half or
That's
4 fire damage?
That's already halved.
Okay. I'm really tired of them.
Boss, I got it!
What does Great Bonfire do?
No, hang on. So Dobat just looks at him. Oh, where's my character sheet? Really? You're so pathetic that that's the best you can do? Vicious mockery.
Just gonna make him hit me again? Is this your goal?
6 damage.
Alright. And you watch as it just flies over to a stalagmite and just falls.
Did it just commit suicide?
Yeah, because Vicious Mockery does some weird things.
That's so weird.
You see someone come around the corner. Chester, no!
What is up with these assholes? And it's immediately acid splash this dude.
we'll pick up with that next week.
They have too many friends. Why are we?
So what I'm hearing is I need to reroll as a wizard and just do fireball, and we're just gonna fireball this entire cavern.
Yep. Must be a good idea.
Jeez, it sounds like we got ambushed, and then we got ambushed again, and then we're getting ambushed again.
Mm-hmm.
You only had 5 health, you heartless monster.
And I only rolled 2d4.
Heartless. Alright.
With an average of what? 4 damage?
Yeah. With that,
It's not like I did 8.
Alright, with that, oh yeah, I should probably make it so the stream can see this guy who just popped up.
Popped up and got acid splashed.
This imp that he spent so much time and sacrificed like 2 people to get it is now dead.
He could have kept better eyes on his imp.
Well, it's not
Well,
even
he might
that.
be about to be dead as well, so.
It's not even that. It's that the imp died to a single vicious mockery from a bard.
Well, it had to come out of invisibility to cast a spell. It's not like it's a suboptimal little thing that he set up. If he were being optimal, he would have had the imp stay invisible until one of you had past them and then poison sting you. But he didn't. Because he's not smart. His intelligence is quite low. How low?
Aren't they
You'll
all?
have to find out. Next time on